Hey guys, I'm back. I'm doing my daily run, but I was thinking maybe I could take the time to talk to you all about my fast, my breathing fast, guys. I said I was gonna do a 24-hour breathing fast, and it turned out amazing because I ended up doing it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 5 days, guys. I ended up doing a 5-day breathing only fast, and I'm breathing hard because I was just running, and then I thought about it. I'm like, oh shoot, let me do a video for you guys. And that's why I'm breathing hard. I just stopped running. And what happened is, it's pretty easy doing a breathing fast for me, but you can't just get started on a breathing fast, where you're only breathing. So after 24 hours, I'll tell you guys what I did day by day. I pretty much started prepping, which it's already a lifestyle for me, guys. I eat mostly fruit and vegetables. I sometimes eat meat. 2 weeks ago, I ate meat, and I ate like about 5 to 7 days before I started my fast. I winded down on the meat consumption, and I did beans instead. So for about 3 to 5 days before, I increased my juicing so that I wouldn't be hauling any waste inside of my intestines. And if you don't know how to do a fast, just start slow, guys. You can just eliminate one meal. But I've been doing this for several years now, so I can pretty much get into one pretty quickly and jump out pretty quickly as well because of the lifestyle that I already have. So the refeeding is also important when you stop. So after the 5 days that I did, I have to consciously remember to only eat foods that are hydrating, like watermelon, lemon water, celery water, cucumber water, ginger water. I try to do those right after I stop a fast. So during this fast, I did breathing only for 24 hours. And at the 24-hour mark, I ended up drinking about 32 ounces of water. I do add a little bit of baking soda, just a pinch, and vinegar, sometimes a little bit of lime. Not every day I did the lime. I only did, I think, 2 days or something like that. I forgot. But mostly it was vinegar with baking soda and a large glass of water, 32 ounces. So in between that, that's what I did. I didn't wash my hair, and I didn't take any baths during my fast. So just letting you guys know, it was pretty much a breathing fast. So what are the symptoms that I had were a little bit of palpitations, which can happen. And to make those subside, you just have to do a little bit more breathing, control your breathing, pace it out, and try and concentrate on being close to nature when you're doing your breathing exercises, which I pretty much, I do it all day long anyways. I go outside and I spend at least 6 to 8 hours outside. I do a lot of gardening and prepping and stuff like that throughout the day. So that helps me to take my shoes off and be outside during those days that I'm fasting so that I can balance my energies, which also helps to lessen any of the symptoms of what your body experiences, like hunger issues that you can't control. So it's a mind thing, guys. And once you're able to control your mind and connect it to your heart, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I'm doing some power walking while I'm talking, so I'm still breathing a little heavy. Anyways, the other symptoms I had were, this is the reason why it just felt awesome to do it, because like I said, I understand my own detox symptoms, and I did notice more vaginal secretions, more nasal secretions. That can happen, guys. You know, you get a little runny nose or too much saliva. That's because you're cleaning out the system. Some people can't handle that, you know. Or some itchy scalp. So I just put a little bit more oil on my head just to let it heal whatever it is that needs to be detoxed for my head as well. What else can I tell you? Monday, it was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wait, today's Thursday. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, not Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, I ended up waking up about 3 o'clock in the morning. And normally I wake up about 3 o'clock anyways. Sometimes 2:40, sometimes 3:40, sometimes about 4:40, 4:45. And when I woke up, I was so energized, guys, that I had to do things. So that's another reason why I'm telling you guys that I woke up with so much energy by Monday that I ended up doing a little bit of gardening and stuff like that. And then I ended up about 8 o'clock on Monday. I ended up laying down because my body suddenly said, that's it, girl. You've had enough. You need to go to bed. So I lay down, guys, and I didn't get up till I set the alarm for 11 just because. And at 11 o'clock when I heard the alarm, I did not want to get up. And I got a download on Monday. Anyways, I slept for another hour. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I slept 4 hours on Monday. And on Tuesday, it was a little bit after 8:30. And I ended up going to take a nap. But this time I said, you know what? Screw that. I'm not setting the alarm. I'm just going to let my body rest, because obviously I did a long fast that's a little bit different than what I normally do, you know, by kicking it up a notch, by not eating or drinking anything, just breathing. And I ended up sleeping 5 hours on Tuesday, guys. So I started looking at my body and stuff like that, because what happens when you do a fast, your body goes into autophagy. And what that means is it starts to eat up any toxins, any scars, any abnormality that you have on top of your skin, even your scalp, and within your body inside, the organs also. You can't see them, but you know that there's something that's still not 100% correct inside of you. So by me doing that, this long fast, I was able to go into autophagy even further. You know, I'm not going into details about that. I did do a video about the juicing, my happy juice creation, where I detailed some things via one of those quick tip books. You could look up my video. I'll try to post a link later when I get home, so you guys can check that out if you haven't found that video yet. What else can I tell you? Remember that I told you guys that I've been healing from my intestines, because I have several issues that I've been correcting. And this is just the personal thing. Like I said, you know, this is my own personal journey that I'm documenting. I'm not a doctor. I am a holistic practitioner, though. So I'm just letting you know that these are some of the things that I'm doing, that you can do your own research and discover these things, but you can't just start out with a breathing fast, guys. Anyways, what else can I tell you guys? Let me see. Okay, so I told you my tips, where I had to prep 3 to 5 days at least, with mostly fruit, because you want to clean out your intestines. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you about my conditions. I've had diastasis recti, which was a major one because of the huge weight loss that I have. I lost over 250 pounds, and I've had 3 strokes. I've had diabetes for over 20 years, which I no longer have. I no longer have high blood pressure. I'm still healing my left eye from the very first stroke that hit me really hard, that paralyzed my entire left side. The other 2 strokes were minor strokes, so I recovered pretty quickly within 2 to 3 days, because I only juiced right away as soon as I had the stroke. So I know in the medical field they tell you not to drink anything because your esophagus is numb or asleep, so you could actually choke to death. But I know my system, so I knew to put it inside of my mouth so that the juice would go into my enterosalivary system. And I'm just saying, this is what I did. And because I recognized the signs of a stroke, because I was in the healthcare field, and now practicing the holistic way, I have learned that my own emergencies I can take care of, so when I start to feel like I have a blood clot or anything like that, or radiation exposure, I can target those things right away with some lemon water, ginger water, baking soda, vinegar water. All of those things saved my life, and I want to share that with the world. So why did I do a breathing fast? Well, that's weird because I think it's time, and with the food shortages and all of that, I grow my own food, but I still go to the store. And so I was thinking, if I'm already on OMAD, why not go a step further? Plus, I recently purchased, that came to me, another stone, which is the Libyan Tektite, which I still haven't done a video about that, but I soon will be. And I'll just briefly tell you guys that the Libyan Tektite is a stone that helps to help you with any addictions that you might have, and it helps you to get past that and move forward to the next step in your life. So when I got that, I started thinking, oh my God, I'm ready for a breathing challenge, a breathing fast, guys. So that's why I'm sharing it. What else can I tell you? I also had increased hair follicles, because I don't know if you guys remember from my original videos, I had severe hair loss, severe graying. So I've reversed probably about 80% of my grays, 80 to 90%. I still have probably about another 6 more months to completely reverse it. And that's another reason why doing a fast, whatever kind of fast you do, will help the healing processes. And what else can I tell you? Another reason for doing this fast is because it's time, like I said, time for the world to start understanding that we don't need to eat every single day. And then when you respect nature, you understand how to respect your own body, and then you end up sharing your own oxygen with nature, and then nature gives it back to you as well, tenfold, hundredfold. You'll see. Like, you see me walking here, it just looks beautiful with all the fall colors, and I'm just showing you all where I'm at, because it's an amazing transformation when you end up going through the journey yourself, and to start to understand the benefits and how it helps you to understand and to be silent in nature and just breathe and no more words. Don't, yeah, you could talk to the birds, talk to the trees. They enjoy seeing you, and they also need that because that also raises their vibration as well. I've been noticing birds dying all around here. About 2 months ago, there was a massive bird death on the border of Illinois and Indiana, and the archaeologists are running some tests, but the news hasn't said anything about that. So I'm just letting you guys know that this 5G radiation is very dangerous to everybody, not just to you and me, but nature as well. And some people say that it's good for nature, and I don't believe it is. There's so much proof that it damages nature, it damages our DNA. And by fasting, you're able to get rid of those radiation levels. But you got to be on top of it. And if you are so full of toxins, guys, it's going to be a daily struggle for you trying to get rid of those toxins. So any step you make is one step further in your own journey. So I'm just trying to share my journey with you guys since I'm already, 5, 6, almost 7 years into this journey of mine. I mean, I was born awake, but somehow the world just tries to shut you asleep, and you can't shut up the awoken. I'm just saying, guys, right? And now everybody's speaking up, and they're trying to keep us quiet, but they can't any longer because we know the truth now, guys. And the more that you understand your own body and how to heal yourself, then you understand why I even did this and why I'm even sharing it. Because honestly, I wasn't in the mood to make another video. I just haven't been wanting to use this phone because of the radiation levels. It keeps making me feel horrible. So some people don't understand those feelings, but when you see the data, and the data proves that there's a lot of people that are dying, and they're calling it and it's not that. And the thing is that the levels that have increased in the air are affecting you, whether it's your smart meter, whether it's your cell phone, whether it's your laptop, whether it's your house. You go down the street. Sometimes I go down the street in the next town over, and I feel it when I'm going to the major grocery store because they utilize it to for payment. So when you go to the store and you give them your debit card, it's got a chip, right? So it's all base, but there's good things in the woodworks, guys. So keep your faith, and everything will work out. What else can I tell you about my breathing? You could research videos on doing the wolf method. There's so many different people out there. Lou Corona, Life Regenerator. Oh, so many. My friend Hippie Island. I have so many people out there in this community that understand. And I just thank God that I ran into all of these people like Jason Vale from Super Juice Me, and who else? Curtis Stone, Peter Canaris. Oh my goodness, I could name so many. Then the other ones sharing their mind, sharing the positivity, like Inner Luminosity and Truth Seekers, and my friend Mike Basil. Who else can I tell you about? Wolf. Where are you, werewolf? And so many awakened people that understand. It's time for us to move past our addictions, and you know what they are. We all have something. Obviously, this is not me confessing in this video, right? But you all know what you are. I don't judge you. You shouldn't judge yourself either. All right? God don't judge us. You got a lot of love in your heart, that's all. And we just talk about our love in different ways, guys. So that's why we need to unite, we need to stick together, and we need to share these things that we're doing to help each other and help our nature, help the world and everything. I'm sorry if this is coming out to be a long video, but I'm trying to remember everything that I wanted to tell you all. Who else? There's some people that I didn't mention, and I'm sorry for not mentioning you guys, but sorry, there's an airplane. The thing is that I'm really honestly trying to stay away from this phone. And now that I've been on Clubhouse and I keep getting invited, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to avoid you guys. I know I was invited to speak and I've met new people, and I'm more or less on Telegram, and I'm on Awaken TV with Dr. Butar, and I'm on the Clubhouse listening to Chanel and some other new friends I've got over there. But I just want to tell you guys that I'm on there Mondays at 8 o'clock Chicago time, and Tuesdays we do a meditation, and Thursdays, which is tonight again at 8 o'clock, I'll also be on there again with Dr. Butar. Sometimes I speak about what has happened to me, and sometimes I don't. But I know he has on his website posted some of those audio recordings from our previous meetings where we have discussed the side effects from people getting the you know what, and how it affects women. Not only does it affect people around you, but you know, it causes reproductive problems, fertility issues, and vaginal bleeding, which they're calling it shedding. And there's a lot of reports out there, guys, like the VAERS, but they're not fully reporting the truth. So there's different websites that are compiling all of the information to present it in court. So I just want to share that here with you guys so that you understand that I did speak about it. Because personally, I did have my own personal challenge with shedding twice. And I don't want to talk about that here, but if you listen to Dr. Butar's audios, you'll understand what I'm talking about. He's on advancedmedicine.com and also Ask Dr. Butar. And the other one is the Awaken TV. I'm also on Telegram, guys, Justin from God. But my real name is Sylvia Sains, so if you don't find me like that, you can find me under Sylvia Sains. And my picture is The World is Watching on Telegram. Okay, guys? So if you look for me there, you'll be able to find me, and on Clubhouse as well. Thank you all. Love you all. Make some comments. God bless.